Hey guys, I'm Marty Geek. In this video, I wanted to share a little bit of gameplay of Fire Emblem Three Houses, which is the game that I'm still playing. And of course, this is my first video in 2020, I guess. That's if I don't decide to upload the other video before this one. So excuse me if I'm wrong or not. I just wanted to upload this video because it's the game that I've been playing right now lately, and I've been enjoying it. I've been hooked to this game. I can't stop playing it, and I've been actually playing it a lot in TV mode because I just got a huge monitor for my desk, a 32-inch 4K resolution, which I'm gonna be doing a video mid-January. And oh my god, playing this game on this monitor is so freaking awesome, so beautiful. And this game, like I said, I just been hooked to it. By the time you watch this video, I'm already over 37 minutes, I think, or 37 hours of gameplay. This right here, I think this is within the 33 hours, I think I'm in this game, in this video that you see right here. And you know, just want to let you know that this is the game that I've been playing so far for the Christmas break. I was hoping I can finish this game soon because I wanted to catch up to other games that I want to play, like for example Sniper Elite 3. It's a game that I enjoyed part 2, V2, that came out on the Switch, and I finished it. And V3, I know it looks better and it plays better, but I didn't play it when it released. So that's a game that I really want to play before the madness of new games starts coming in, which is gonna take a while when you think about it. This game, this month, there's not too many games I want to play on the Switch that are releasing. I think there's a Trials of Mana. Trials of Mana is a new. No, is it Trials of Mana or something of Fae, Magic Fae, something like that, Tokyo Fae, Mirage, something like that. So, yeah, but they're not my type of games. So, you know, I want to play games that I really like. And I don't know. I might pick one of those games. I don't know which one I might pick. But the big game's coming out for the Nintendo Switch this year soon. You know, the closest day we got is March, right? Is it March where we got Animal Crossing, New Horizon, and we also got Doom Eternal, which I don't know if it's still confirmed coming out the same day, because when it got delayed, and the game was supposed to come out on November 2019, and it got delayed, and I heard, if I'm not mistaken, that the Nintendo Switch version actually got delayed a lot longer. You know, it's with a date way ahead past the March 2020 release, you know, which if that's the case, I hope not. But if that's the case, so I guess I'm going to have to get Animal Crossing because I'm going to have to play something, you know. But, you know, I also in this video wanted to share my opinions about the status of Nintendo Switch in 2020. Since 2020 for me, wow, it's looking to be an amazing year for gameplay, for video games, and it's because there's a release of consoles. You know, you got the PlayStation 5 coming out this holiday, you got the Xbox Series X coming out this holiday, which honestly I think that console is gonna come out earlier. I think, in my opinion, Xbox is gonna surprise everybody, and once they know the real release date for the PlayStation 4, I think they're gonna want to, this generation, release the console at least a couple weeks earlier than the PS5. That way they can have maybe a month earlier than the PlayStation 5. That way they can dominate the YouTube, you know, gameplays and the voice in the streets and all that. But when it comes to the Switch this year, this is the year that if Nintendo's gonna release a Pro version, this is the year that they need to release the Pro version, in my opinion, because we're gonna get Doom Eternal, and you want Doom Eternal to run as smooth as possible, because Doom Eternal is gonna be a great game on the Xbox 1 and the PlayStation 4. And Doom Eternal, oh my god, needs to run great on the Nintendo Switch, and I think they should definitely be thinking of releasing a pro version this year. You know, a Nintendo Switch with more power this year, which I don't think they will, but I think they should. But I don't think they will. I hope I'm wrong, but I don't think they will. Let me know in the comments. Do you think that this year Nintendo will release a pro version? Let me know if you think so, because I hope so, but I don't think they will. That's the thing. I don't think they will, and even if they don't, even if they don't, there's a couple things that they could do this year that would still make them dominate at the end of the year, like game contenders for game of the year. There's a couple things like they could do. Like I wrote down a couple games, like for example, Animal Crossing is a great first party game that I oh my god, people just keep talking about that game and how they can't wait to play that game, and how people are gonna just pick that game over Doom Eternal on the Nintendo Switch no matter what. And I just don't get it, because I've seen gameplay for the old Animal Crossing games and I just don't like it. It's not for me. Okay, I edited the video here because this video actually got long, so I try to edit the gameplay video here so I can keep it below 25 minutes. So yeah, but like I was saying, I don't know, but I don't like what I've seen from Animal Crossing from all the prior games. But this year, I don't know, I might pick it up because it looks beautiful, it looks cute, it looks nice, and like I said, there's not too many Nintendo Switch games coming out between now and then. So I'm gonna have to pick up Doom Eternal and Animal Crossing the same day if they come out, so I can share videos with you guys. And maybe you're on the fence, maybe you're thinking, should I go for Animal Crossing, which, you know, Nintendo gamers, veterans are going crazy for it, or should I go for Doom Eternal, which is basically a port from the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One console. So most likely I'm gonna have to get both of them if they both get released on the same day. Another game that we are expecting, and oh my god, I could put money right now, but I guarantee this game has to come out this year, if not coming out this year, is Bayonetta 3. Bayonetta 3 was announced like almost 2 or 3 years ago, and the same company released Astral Chain last year, and that company is actually working on Bayonetta 3. So they didn't mention that a release date for Bayonetta 3, but they did say it was coming soon, right after Astral Chain. So I expect Bayonetta 3 to come out this year no matter what. It could be the first half of the year, summer or fall, but I believe Bayonetta 3 will come out this year. And if it comes out this year, oh my god, Bayonetta 2 was amazing on the Nintendo Switch, which was a port from the Wii U, and it looked amazing on the Switch. Imagine a Bayonetta 3 created, using the power of the Nintendo Switch. I think it will be even better than Bayonetta 2, and it should be even better than Astral Chain as well. So yeah, Bayonetta 3, if they come out with that game, I think that's a Game of the Year contender right there. Metroid Prime 4 or Metroid 4 Prime is a game that got announced in 2017 right after the Nintendo Switch got released. I think it was like 2 Nintendo Directs later. It got announced, and we only got an image, a picture, and letting us know, hey, yeah, we're working on, Metroid Prime, and it's coming out. And then we heard that I think they changed studios, or they had to restart the developing again, so that might have delayed the game. But wow, since 2017, 2020, that's 3 years. If they actually make that happen in 2020, oh my god, that's gonna be huge. That's gonna be huge. I can just cross my fingers and hope that it's true. I know that it's wishful thinking because, like I said, I think it got delayed because some problems in development. But if that game comes out this year, okay, great. Mark the Geek Judith. If that game happens to come out this year, that would be awesome. So another game that got announced, I think it was last year, was Zelda Breath of the Wild 2, which I think is a long stretch to think that that game is going to release this year, but I don't know. It could be. It could release this year if, they're using a lot of the the material from Breath of the Wild 1, the world and all that, and making it better and adding some new story, enhancing the graphics. I think they have the base, the base where they can build the game from and maybe make the developing faster. So who knows? What if Zelda Breath of the Wild 2 actually comes out next year, 2020? That would be mind-blowing, and that's why I think it's not coming out. Because Breath of the Wild 1, Zelda Breath of the Wild, is one of my favorite games ever. Okay, one of my favorite games of the last decade. And a lot of people also believe it, is their favorite games ever. So, I don't know. I think it's possible, because if they're building from Zelda Breath of the Wild, world and using, just enhancing everything and adding better story, I think they can. But I don't think they will. I think they can, but I don't think they will. But other than that, there's not too many first-party games like confirmed coming out this year, unless there's a Nintendo Direct coming out soon, because I heard there's a Nintendo Direct coming out maybe in by the end of January or the beginning of February. So if that happens and they actually announce something, exclusive title, because I think there's not going to be a Pokemon game this year. We got Let's Go last year, the year before, we got Sword and Shield last year, so I don't think there's going to be, a Pokemon game. Can there be a Mario Kart game? There could be, because the last Mario Kart game that we got on the Switch was a port from the Wii U. So what if they come out with a new Mario Kart game? But a game that I'm hoping they actually announce for the Switch is Mario Tennis. Where the hell is Mario Tennis for the Switch? I remember Mario Tennis, I think it was Mario Tennis World Tour that came out for the Nintendo 3DS. Oh my god, imagine that game on the Switch. That would be awesome. So it would be amazing if this year they actually announced that game for the Nintendo Switch. That would be awesome. A Mario Tennis game, or a Nintendo Tennis, whatever they decide to call it. That would be awesome. That would be freaking awesome, because I love arcadey golf games. I love arcadey golf games like Hot Shots and all those type of games. So that would be so freaking awesome. So when you think about it, if they would do all that I just mentioned, they're in a good year. They would have a good year. Nintendo still would have a good year. And that's me mentioning some games without talking about third-party games coming on the Switch, like indie games and maybe other third-party games that get announced surprisingly for the Nintendo Switch. I know we're waiting. The big one that we're waiting for is Doom Eternal. But what if there's another third-party game that actually gets announced for the Switch, But as we go forward, it's going to be a lot harder. It's going to be a lot harder for these developers to import these third-party games, multi-platform games, on the Switch, because the power. There is another game, Outer Worlds, coming out, which also a game that I can't wait to play on the Switch, because I started playing it on the Xbox, not on the Xbox One, but using Xbox Game Pass on my PC, and wow, that game, I liked it. I really liked it. But since I know that the game is coming for the Switch, and I'm pretty sure that's the game that's going to be confirmed on the next Nintendo Direct game coming out. I'm pretty sure that game is going to be released soon. And if it does get released soon, I'm gonna be picking it up and I'm gonna be playing it until I finish it. And because I played like almost 2 hours of that game already on my PC and liked it. I stopped playing it because, you know, I gotta use my PC to edit videos and all that bullcrap. And, you know, but that game should be coming out soon. I think that game should be coming out soon for the Nintendo Switch, and I don't think it's gonna be a problem for the Nintendo Switch to handle that game because my non-gaming PC was running it at full blast, at full 4K, which my computer, most of the times when I'm launching Xbox One games on my PC, I have to lower down the graphics to like medium or even low graphics. But for that game, I don't know how the hell it ran on my laptop in 4K. Okay, and if it did run in 4K on my computer, I think it could run excellent 1080p, 60 frames per second on the Nintendo Switch. I don't see why there should be a problem with that. But, you know, but other than that, you know, Nintendo should still have a good year, even though PlayStation 5 is coming out. Because when you think about it, what games are coming for the PS5 that we know? Godfall, that's it. So far, PlayStation still has Last of Us 2 coming out, which, you know, is gonna be amazing, and definitely at the end of the year is gonna be in the talks for Game of the Year. You got Ghost of Tsushima also coming out right after that. I believe it's gonna be around August because they said summer, but I think right after Last of Us. I think they want to give Last of Us, you know, plenty of time to breathe. So my prediction is the game, for me, in my opinion, is gonna release in August, something like that. So that's another great game. And I wouldn't be surprised if those two games will be available on the PS5 as well on day one. So when you think about it, there's not too many PlayStation, you know, games coming out this year that are, you know, they're huge. Last of Us 2 is huge, and Ghost of Tsushima, it's gonna be huge too. So those are two big games they have right there. And Godfall, which is like a looter slasher game made by Gearbox, you know, which I don't think is gonna be exclusive, but it's gonna launch first on the PS5. But I don't think it's gonna be an exclusive game. But other than that, there's not too many PlayStation games coming out. Xbox actually has a good year. Xbox seems to be having a good year because they're gonna have Ori and the Will of the Wisp coming out soon. Bleeding Edge from Ninja Theory, that's coming out as well this year. You got Halo Infinite, has to come out this year. There's no way they're gonna release the Series X and not release Infinite. You know, Halo Infinite has to release this year, in my opinion. So there's no way that game should be delayed. They got Minecraft Dungeon, which I'm not a Minecraft fan, but there's a huge amount of people that love Minecraft. So I wouldn't be surprised if Minecraft Dungeon, I think it's Dungeon, is going to be a huge game for them. Also, Senua Saga, Hellblade 2. You know, that game, oh my god, that trailer announcement for the Xbox Series X, oh my god, that was beautiful. Senua's Saga looks amazing. But I don't know, I have a feeling that game is not going to be releasing on release. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys think that Senua's Saga will be a day one release date for the for the Xbox Series X? I hope it is. Because, like I said, I love Senua's Sacrifice on the PS4, and I once in a while keep playing it on the Switch. It's an amazing game. It's a beautiful, amazing game. And if you can play it in 4K, do yourself a favor and play it in 4K, because that's amazing. So, but when you think about it, you know, the Nintendo Switch, even though there's new consoles coming out this year, they can still dominate the conversation. They can still dominate the conversation when it comes to game of the year, when it comes to great games release, exclusive games release. I know a lot of people are gonna be saying, hey, but what about, you know, Watch Dogs 2? What about Cyberpunk 2077? And what about, I know, those games are third-party games. Those are not exclusive Xbox or PS4 games. Okay, so I'm just talking about here of exclusive games in 2020. Okay, that's what I'm talking about here. Just about exclusive games. But let me know in the comments, what do you think about, you know, Nintendo Switch in 2020? Do they need to do drastic changes and get into panic mode and release the powerful Nintendo Switch Pro? Or do you think that just by releasing more games, exclusive games, is enough? I think, honestly, in my opinion, the Nintendo Switch doesn't compete with the PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. And in my opinion, Nintendo, you know, oh yeah, you're dead, boy. So, you know, when Nintendo releases these exclusive first-party games, they just look gorgeous on the Nintendo Switch, because there's something about Nintendo and their games and consoles that they just make their games look better than anybody else's. They just use the power of the console and they just make it look amazing. Like Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, Mario Kart, Bayonetta 2, Astral Chain, you know, Pokemon Sword and Shield. Those are games that look amazing on the Nintendo Switch, you know, and the Nintendo Switch doesn't need to be a huge power horse. So, in my opinion, as long as they release more exclusive games, first-party games, they don't have anything to worry about the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X. They could ride the wave this year with first-party games, and then release a Nintendo Switch 2 or Nintendo Switch 3 or Nintendo Switch Pro, not 3, Nintendo Switch Pro in early next year, 2021. So, in my opinion, that's the way, you know, that's what Nintendo Switch should look this year. But let me know in the comments, what do you think about Nintendo Switch in 2020? Should they get desperate and release a pro version, or should they just release as much first-party games as possible to, you know, to actually hit back at these PlayStation and Xbox announcements? So guys, let me know also what you think about Fire Emblem Three Houses and the gameplay. And like I said, Happy New Year. I hope you guys have a great 2020, because I hope this year is a pretty good year, and I know this year is going to be a great year for gaming. Especially if you love all three consoles. So guys, thanks for watching this video. Let me know in the comments. Till next time. Bye-bye.